got to understand Punjab, it's all been about tractors. Now at the Alexa Data Dome, here come the Punjab numbers, and there they are coming out. As I see them, I'm going to make way so that I don't crash into these guys. And there you are. So this is what the story of Punjab is. Infighting and incumbency is the biggest worries that is going to grapple Punjab. As far as the Congress party is concerned, caste equation in place with the Dalit Sikh CM. Interestingly, in Sikhism, there is supposed to be no caste, but they've brought castes here too, and they're trying to play the Dalit card here. But will that work? We'll have to wait and watch as this bakes out. There is going to be the next aspect in terms, because it's a four-way fight. So they go out, and here you go. We've got the next tractor rolling out, and this is, I'm going to take this safe place so that I don't crash in. It is the Aam Aadmi Party. Now they will have to fight the fact that they have not yet announced a chief ministerial phase. They are trying to bank on the work they have done on ground, and also Arvind Kejriwal and overall. But although Bhagwant Mann has been angling, are they holding back for another farmer leader to join the AAP and announce? And many say it could be Rajewal. And now, will that happen? We'll have to see. See, from 20 MLAs in 2017 down to 11 now. That's the Aam Aadmi Party. All the freebies that are being announced, somewhere there's a little bit of mockery. And more importantly, Charanjit Channi and the Congress have actually tried to say, let's try and match them or try and beat them in their own game. Now let's try and see who's coming up next. Now, in this case, it is Captain Amrinder, earlier the face of the Congress party, but Captain Amrinder now is wearing saffron colors because he's allied with the BJP. It's the test of clout without the Congress cadre. As far as the administration is concerned, is Captain Amrinder Singh going to be able to wield that power and also that connect? And can he go beyond Patiala with the BJP's help? Will he be effective enough? That is going to be critical as it makes its way out. And then let's try and see who comes in. It is the Akali Dal. Are they anywhere in the fray? Will they cash in on what is happening now and quietly try and gain some ground? Because Sukhbir Badal is still bearing the brunt of what happened in 2015 as far as Firozpur is concerned. The Akalis walking out of the NDA seem to have lost the support of the BJP, Maitan Masur also. Will the ally BSP help add Dalit votes to the Jat Sikh base, which has been the Badal's core strength? But there are allegations of corruption, of them allowing drugs and this entire mafia to actually proliferate. All of these questions, it's a fight for survival post the 2014 debacle for them. And as they make their way out, we are trying to come out and say that, well, all the best to all of them, but it's not going to be easy. Punjab, it's a four-way fight, not two-way anymore. Radhika Ramaseshan with us, Adwaita Kala with us, Ajit Jha with us, Hemant Atri with us. Let's go across to Hemant Atri to try and understand, and then go to all of them one by one. We'll also hop across to the magic wall and look at the Punjab numbers and the spread across the regions as far as the state of Punjab is concerned. But Hemant Atri, is it a foregone conclusion that it's going to be a two-way fight between the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party? Or would you say कि picture अभी बाकी है?
No, Anand, as you rightly pointed out, picture अभी पूरी बाकी है. पूरी की पूरी picture बाकी है. और it will be a four-cornered contest. There is no doubt about it. But the issue will be really, as of now, after the Chandigarh elections, there are initial indications that in Chandigarh they scored really well, and it was their debut election. They got 14. Of course, they lost this election today, but that was a sensational beginning as far as Chandigarh is concerned. Now, as far as Punjab is concerned, one thing is very sure. If the Aam Aadmi Party has some Dharti Putra, somebody who can really connect with them, they have not declared Mr. Bhagwant Mann as of now as their chief ministerial face. They are still eyeing for Mr. Balbir Singh Rajewal. But the real thing is there are two issues for Aam Aadmi Party. One, they are not having a Dharti Putra who instantly connects with the Punjab masses. That is point number one. Number two, somehow they are not having their cadres across Punjab. That is their shortcoming. Last time they contested, there was a big atmosphere, there was great environment building, but they finally stopped at 20 seats. Out of 117, only 20 seats, and they are now left with 11 only. The issue will be how much cadre they have been able to develop. Practically, they don't have any cadres on ground, except for certain youth who are over enthusiastic, who are just, after Delhi achievements and whatever, which they have not yet seen. They have just heard it, they have read it in newspaper advertisements and all that. Now the thing is, how Aam Aadmi Party is able to come up with a Dharti Putra face.
Yeah.
It may be Rajewal, it may be, Mr. Bhagwant Mann or anybody for that matter. They all earlier tried with Sood also, Sonu Sood also. At some point in time, they were in touch with Navjot Singh Sidhu also.
Yeah.
At some point in time, I am saying, not now. So they are really, looking for a acceptable face. And if Arvind Kejriwal was convinced with, Bhagwant Singh Mann, he would have declared him long back.
Correct.
People are saying that he will be declared, but time is really going. Now there are 45 days remaining up to the final poll. So when they will declare? As far as Congress is concerned, one thing is for sure. If at all it has any chance, they will never change Channi. That is for sure. Navjot Singh Sidhu is gone. This is the first Dalit chief minister. He is not only for Punjab. He is for a posturing for Punjab, for pan India.
But
So,
interestingly,
Navjot Singh Sidhu
but
might be-
that itself is a misnomer, because as far as Sikhi or Sikhism is concerned, they're not supposed to be caste. Now they've actually drawn the caste lines even in Sikhism, which is not supposed to be, where in the Gurbani itself, Guru Granth Sahib itself, it says very clearly that everybody is equal in the eyes of the Lord, and you rise above caste when you embrace Sikhism. That's what happens. And now they've drawn that casteism wedge even here, caste wedge even in Sikhs, so dividing the Sikhs too.
Anandji, caste in this country is a reality for all political parties. We, you or me may agree, may not agree.
Yeah.
Sikhism, yes, they don't have any caste. But if you count by the calculation of every political party, they try to win over the Dalits. And Punjab, must remind you that they are having the highest number of Dalit votes in the country. That is 34%. So the real game will be how Mr. Channi is able to strike chord with his own thing, and the rest of the people. For that, Navjot Singh Sidhu has been earmarked for this Sikh votes and so many other leaders. The real challenge will be their unity. They are already fractured.
No, but
Every day
are they now very Sikh heavy, and are they now going to look at minus the Jats as far as and as far as the Hindus, the Congress party, because their entire leadership at the top, or is it balanced? Rashid Kidwai, do you think the Congress has got its game plan in place after they've ensured that they've been able to give Captain Amrinder Singh the boot? I'm just going to walk up to the magic wall. I have to say I miss my friend Zakir Jacob here at the election headquarters. We'll try and look at the numbers too. But yes, Rashid Kidwai.
I think it is by accident. It is not by design that Congress has got this thing, a Dalit face, a Dalit chief minister, and Navjot Sidhu, who still represents, aspirations of Jat Sikhs in Punjab. I do not think that a final call has been taken. It all depends upon what is the outcome of elections. If the Congress wins comfortably, I think Mr. Sidhu also stands a chance, depending upon what kind of mobilization he gets in terms of support of MLAs, etc. So as things stand, I think the Congress is holding a pole position, a decent position after what all it has gone through. It's still the fight is, to my mind, between the Congress party and Aam Aadmi Party. Then there are others.
Right.